birth, aging, sickness, death. Oh, greatness, striving, struggle, conceit, suffering.
Your Majesty, the Lord Buddha has arrived at the royal palace.
Oh Lord, I think my life is ending. I can't bear this suffering very much longer.
O Father, please do not worry. All conditioned things arise according to their nature. Having come into being, they persist for a while. Having persisted, it is their nature to pass away. It is only suffering arising, existing, and ceasing, nothing other than suffering. There is no woman, no man, no us, no them.
Throughout the last 7 days, Lord Buddha, you have taught me the Dharma day and night. I have been liberated from the round of rebirth and attained to Nibbana. I have very little time remaining. I wish to express my veneration and then enter Nibbana for whatever faults I have committed through body, speech, or mind. Please, through your great compassion, forgive me. Now, I ask your permission to take my final leave and let me pass into Nibbana.
We have asked for ordination from the Lord Buddha 3 times, but he has not yet given his permission. However, we won't give up our efforts. Let us shave our heads, put on the yellow robe, and follow the Lord Buddha wherever he goes.
O Lord, if women were allowed to ordain in the Buddha's dispensation, could they attain to the level of arahantship? Ananda, if women were ordained in the Buddha's dispensation, they could attain to arahantship exactly the same as men can. If that is the case, in your kindness, please give ordination to Queen Mahapajapati, who raised and looked after you when you were a child, and thus fulfill her wishes, Lord. Ananda, if Pachapati will practice according to the 8 strict conditions, I'll give her my permission. The 8 strict conditions are: 1. A bhikkhuni who has been ordained for even 100 years must bow to a bhikkhu ordained that very day. 2. A bhikkhuni may not spend the rains retreat in a monastery where there are no bhikkhus in residence.
We have practiced the 8 strict conditions for the period of 2 rains retreats. Please, may the Buddha consider our ordination.
I permit your ordination.
After their ordination, Pajapati Bhikkhuni and the Sakayan Bhikkhunis practiced mental cultivation with great determination until each of them had attained to arahantship.
Now King Mahanama of the Sakyan clan has inherited the throne of Kapilavatthu. It goes to show how unstable and impermanent even kingship is in this world. Prince Siddhartha, my husband, relinquished the royal throne without a second thought when he went forth. My relatives, my son, and even Queen Mahapajapati Gotami have followed after him and ordained. That being the case, it is best for me also to relinquish material comforts and ordain in the Buddha's Dhamma Vinaya.
Princess Yasodhara and a great number of her ladies of the court traveled to Jetavana Monastery in Savatthi. After practicing the 8 strict conditions for 2 rains retreats, Princess Yasodhara was ordained as a bhikkhuni. She practiced mental cultivation with great dedication and attained arahantship. Her ordained name was Venerable Bhaddakacha Natheri. Having performed the twin marvel, the Buddha arose from his crystal seat and stepped forward with his right foot. He placed it on the summit of Mount Yugandhara. Then he stepped forward with his left foot, placing it on the summit of Mount Sumeru, upon which Tavatimsa heaven is located. With his third step, the Buddha ascended into Tavatimsa heaven. He seated himself upon the Pandukambala stone, the seat of Lord Indra, the god of Tavatimsa heaven. His purpose was to teach the Dhamma to his mother in accordance with the tradition of past Buddhas. Delighted, Lord Indra and the host of Tavatimsa heaven gathered before the Buddha to hear his discourse.
Tell me, have you seen my mother?
O Lord, your mother was reborn, Santusita Devaputa, in the higher realm of Tusita. I will quickly go and invite your mother down.
Mother, please come and sit close by. The kindness you showed me in your past life was great beyond measure. As an expression of my gratitude, may I take this opportunity of teaching you the Dhamma during the 3-month range retreat here in Tavatimsa, so that you may attain the path, fruit, and nirvana. Mother, please listen. Ignorance and craving lead a person to rebirth. Agitated, their heart rushes around within samsara. For as long as the aggregates come into being, the supposition of a being is also there. In truth, such conditioned things are not worthy to be called a being. There is only suffering which arises, and suffering which decays and ceases. Aside from suffering, nothing arises. Aside from suffering, nothing ceases.
Lord Buddha, you have ascended to Tavatimsa heaven and taught the Abhidhamma to your mother for the full 3 months' duration of the rains retreat. The people of the world are now wondering, when will you depart from heaven and descend to the human world?
Moggallana, please let the people know that I will descend from heaven in 7 days' time, arriving at the gates of the city of Sankasa.
This is the last day of the rains retreat. I will create 3 heavenly staircases for the Lord Buddha's descent from the heavenly world. The crystal staircase for the Lord Buddha is in the middle. The golden staircase on the right is for myself and the other deities. The silver staircase on the left is for Sahampati Brahma and his host of Brahmas. As he descended from heaven, the Buddha performed the marvel called Loka Vivarana, making the realms of heaven, earth, and hell visible to all. Having revealed this amazing sight, he stepped down to earth at the gates of the city of Sankhasa.